Thank you. We have a few presentations this evening and a few people who have a specific time they have to leave. So we're going to go ahead and start. If I can invite Commissioner Rudy Trujillo, Robert Gonzalez, Sean Rivas, and Olivia Robledo to the podium, please. Hi, everyone. There are many of you, and I didn't want to talk to you from all the way up there. I would like to reintroduce these four incredible commissioners. Don't be afraid, come closer for the screen. Thank you. I did not run for re-election on the City Council. I am our Assembly member-elect to represent the greater Northeast San Fernando Valley, but I do want to recognize all of my commissioners who have been supporting really great work in the City of San Fernando. You all have graciously served as commissioners for decades collectively. I want to recognize you on city record to thank you for providing your time and expertise to guide the city's parks, transportation, education, and planning. Rudy, you have served for over a decade, and you will continue to serve on the Metro Service Council representing the City of San Fernando and the greater Northeast Valley beyond this term of service. And I want to thank you for continuing to serve in this capacity. Robert, you've been working for San Fernando since you were 14. We won't say how old you are, but it's been a really, really long time. As a lifeguard, a camp counselor, after-school program, a council member, mayor, commissioner, and even now as a coach for Mission City Baseball. I want to thank you for being an incredible example of a life of service to our beautiful community. Sean, you're serving at a time where our city is undergoing one of its largest projects in the past decade, the Downtown Master Plan. I want to thank you for taking on such a large task and always putting our community first. Olivia, 10 plus years of serving on the commission, offering a wealth of experience and relationships in the education sector, a former teacher, principal, and a forever mentor to our city. I want to thank you for all you do. I know your plate is always full, but you always made space for us. And I want to thank you for completing your service on the commission with me. To all of you, I know the city is better because of you. And I know you will continue to serve in your own way. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. And I have these proclamations for you.
Okay, just real briefly, just wanted to say thank you on behalf of the commissioner. I know Pastor Rudy also has something to say, but we just want to say thank you on behalf of us. You know, serving our community is something that we love. It's something that's in all of our DNA. We've all been doing it, as you heard, for a decade plus, and it's only going to continue. Even though we are now going to move on from commission, that's just closing this chapter and opening a new chapter because, like I said, this is in our DNA, and serving our community will always be with us and it will always be a part of us. So we just want to say thank you for allowing us to serve for you. Thank you.
Wow. Wanted to say thank you. And by the way, I am a pastor, so give me 10 minutes. I'm only kidding. The reality is that my life should have ended at the age of 16 years old after witnessing the passing of my father, traumatized by finding him dead in bed in 1972. He was a disabled veteran who served in 1944, married to my mother Eva out of the Pacoima Gardens projects. And I just wanted to just say, pay tribute to them because of their dedication. But also, I wanted to thank, from the very beginning, in 1980, my introduction to the political spectrum was through Angie Alarcon in San Francisco, who introduced me to Mayor Feinstein. And it was there in the Mission District where we began to break ground, working with youth, troubled youth. And I just wanted to reflect on that and thank you for this opportunity. Also wanted to thank the city of San Fernando, because back in the day, now don't throw me out. I used to get thrown in the jail right across the street as a very troubled individual. And then, of course, the very first person that got me involved was Cindy Montanez after the Twin Towers situation, asked to come and pray. Then, of course, we led a drive to maintain the Azteca Theater as a church, which is still a church to this day. And then I'd like to thank also the chief, Parks at that time, who also began to say, Pastor Rudy, we need to get a clergy council. Along with that, also to Joe. Thank you so much, Joe, because it was you that first supported that whole idea of a clergy council. And with that, fast track, I'm going to cut it short, is thank you, Robert, for your belief and appointment to this commission. And then, of course, with our Honorable Mayor Celeste, thank you so much. And I got to thank, of all people, my wife, who has, just like everyone that serves, that they share them with the community. So thank you, Annette. We just celebrated 45 years of being married. So thank you, hon. And then to all of our Faith Center people that are here today, then to my son Josh and my grandkids. And I just want to, one last thing, I promise, that it is the Lord who taught us to love God first, and then also to love our neighbors as ourselves. So with that said, thank you very much.